People, yes, it is the MCA ringside hangout. I'm not even excited. I'm not gonna. No lying. I'm not. No. Normally I make a big deal. Hey, welcome to the show. No, I don't give a shit. This was a bad one, folks. This was fucking stupid. I knew it was gonna be stupid. I didn't even watch this shit. I read it, and it was still bad. Oh, look at Hovik's face. That is buyer's remorse, ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling?
I wish Disney didn't close at 9 o'clock today.
What? You wish Disney didn't close at...
Because that's where I was before I came home and watched this shit.
Oh, really? Okay. So, like, people, if Disney was still open, he probably would have been like, no, I'm not going to watch this shit either. Because at this point, I almost feel like we should just review the writing of the show from now on. No more just watching it. Because they don't deserve another fucking viewership point from anybody. Trey, how you feeling today after watching tonight's show? If you even did watch. I don't know if you're like me.
A waste of my time.
And yeah, and you know what's funny, man, is like people learn something from this WWE. Even in the chat, Shark, he says he didn't watch the show at all, but then he saw a picture of Sammy and Lashley's sisters on Raw. Yeah, dude. I mean, they literally did blackface. Or was that blackface, or was it just dress up?
It was just
dress up.
Okay. Well, it looked like it was someone acting like, and I mean. Obviously somebody's acting, but it was just really, really, really cringy. I mean, the entire fucking thing. I even watched a little bit of it when because he posts these up on Twitter, I think, or on Twitch. I forgot. I think it's Twitter.
Yeah, they always put like highlights and shit on Twitter and Facebook. They always throw like the little snippets, like moments after they happen, right on Facebook, or like as soon as they happen, right on like social media. Exactly.
And I honestly, man, I gotta tell y'all. I mean, there's just statement after statement of complete fucking ridiculousness. Here's the Bobby Lashley thing. This dude be looking like fucking Shelton Benjamin's mom. No, that's a dude, by the way. Is that a dude?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all dudes. All dudes.
Wow, yeah. And Sami Zayn doing this. I mean, dude, I tried to watch fucking this part of Raw last week when Sami Zayn's like, next week I'm going to bring out people who know you. And I was like, countdown with some racist shit. But then on top of it, too, is... I was like, man, Sami Zayn's doing a terrible job with this promo just from last week.
To be fair, I think if they went racist with it, it would have been better.
I think this is racist.
This ain't racist. This is fucking retarded.
I guess. I don't even know, man. It's just like
shit, man. It would have been funnier if somebody was dressed up as Bobby Lashley's mom and it was like some Asian guy.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
In blackface, I'm like, now we racist as fuck right now, but at least this is not as cringeworthy. I mean, it'd still be cringeworthy, but at least I might have a chuckle out of it because I'm like, man, they went there.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess I just man, it's frustrating.
But this was some Brodus Clay, somebody call your mama shit that was just going on, man.
Yeah,
like no.
I mean, look at this too. Like, I mean, it's like stereotypical black stuff too, and it's like.
Like,
what does that have to do with Bobby Lashley? I mean, it's like, and I knew this was going to happen too. I was like, man, unless they have him fight Brock Lesnar, unless they have that going right away, I guarantee you it's going to be straight up to stereotypes. WWE cannot help but have a black dude do some stupid black shit that does not fit his personality at all. Bobby Lashley's not the type of character at all. And they just fucking, I mean, they do this with JTG and Shaq, or not Shaq, Shad Gaspard. Where it's crying time, they have to steal shit, you know, and like the Titus O'Neil thing, that joke's already kind of old.
But you know, the funny thing is that shit with Crime Time worked. You want to know why it worked?
I don't know about that one. But go ahead.
No, it really did work because those motherfuckers went with it. They're like, fuck it, we're gonna go with it. And granted, like, it was not like the greatest thing ever, but for them and the way that they played it off, like, it worked.
Yeah.
Like, just that one scene alone when fucking HBK goes up to them and they're like scalping tickets, like that shit still makes me laugh to this day. Like, I don't know, because it's just like some random ass fucking shit, you know. But at that time, that shit, like, it worked. But was it the best thing? But it worked.
Exactly. And I guess I see your point there, because I won't argue like semantically or just even in opinion because you feel that way, and I personally did. That's when I actually stopped watching wrestling a little bit before then. Then when I came back and saw that, I was like, fuck this.
I mean, to be fair, even with Crime Time, they even stuck John Cena with them at one point. I'm like, Okay.
Well, I mean, that was around the same time where literally Vince said the N-word right in front of fucking Booker T, and then they zoom in on Booker T's face, and he's doing his fucking stupid face like, I can't believe he said that. Oh shit! I'm like, no, not fucking funny. It's not funny. Like, you literally just used your money in your position to just say some racist shit on TV. Like, you know.
You know what? Fuck it, man. WWE gets away with some shit, bro.
You know, and that's why shit like, you know, Booker T is like, oh, it's all about respect. I'm like, yeah, unless you're getting paid, motherfucker. Fuck you. So, that's another reason I don't like Booker T. But on top of this, Sami Zayn, Mr. You know, shoot promo. Hey, I hate when people do stupid shit. I hate these jokey things, and I hate this, and I hate that. You were okay with this, Sami Zayn? You were cool with being in one of the most boring storylines on fucking Raw, and then doing this shit? Fuck Sami Zayn. I don't want to hear no more shoot promos. How people, you know, oh, the little guy is always held back. The WWE doesn't like the little guys. Oh, man.
Now we see why.
Yeah, no, it's the reason why, motherfuckers. You suck ass at promos. You are fucking terrible, and in the ring, you're fucking boring. Yes, you have a couple of fucking matches that are okay, but no, this set it in stone. Even as a heel, you fucking suck. I don't like Sami Zayn at all. I really don't.
Actually, you know what? Just keep him with Kevin Owens.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, let Kevin Owens do all the work, and you can fucking ride on his coattails and say, "Yes, Kevin, pull me to the greatness." You know.
Just keep it with Kevin Owens, because at least like him being a heel with Kevin Owens, it works because they're like, you know, best friends and whatnot, and for some reason it's like Sami Zayn is at his most fucking ridiculous when he's with Kevin Owens, and it works.
Yeah.
But shit like this, like, granted, I only saw like a few moments of this because I thought this was like the biggest, dumbest fucking thing on the planet, and because I just fast forward this shit. But you know, Sami Zayn on his own, heel or face, is awful. Straight up fucking awful. Just let the boy wrestle. Don't even give him a fucking character. Just let him come in and go. Like, you know, like just a couple years ago, he had like one of the match of the years with fucking Cesaro, like in NXT. You know what I mean? So that boy done, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
And I know there's probably not a lot more to say, but I just want to be fair enough to give you your chance, Trey, to go ahead and take a big, steamy, smelly dump on this fucking segment if you want to.
Ooh.
I mean, what else can I say? Like, it's like it was trash. Like, the whole thing was just bad. I mean, I just don't know what they were thinking about when they did this. I really don't. Like, what was the mindset that they felt the need to go off that promo from last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I don't remember when. And think it was a good idea. What? Just because people were chanting Bobby Lashley's sister in the crowd, all of a sudden they felt the need to pull this away from that? It was dumb. This was not smart at all whatsoever. And
go ahead.
I'm not even buying into this Sami Zayn. The last thing I'm gonna say is I'm not even buying into this Sami Zayn Bobby Lashley feud. I don't even get how this all started or why this is even a thing right now.
Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. How'd this shit even start?
I think he just beat up Owens, or
exactly.
he beat up somebody or something, and he's like, you know what? You're not gonna beat me. You're the big guy. I don't like you. And then like some bullshit happened. I don't know what the fuck. You know, it's fucking stupid.
Bobby Lashley comes back and they threw him like one of the puniest white guys at him. I don't get it.
Yeah, and then before that was Elias.
Yeah, I got a notification.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I was gonna say I got a notification talking about Sami Zayn is gonna expose Bobby Lashley for the jerk he is, and I'm just like, why? Like, why is this the thing right now?
And dude, they had promos last week, like a big like production promo where it showed like the two guys, like, you know, in the Titantron and everything. Is like, next week, be ready. And I'm like thinking in my head, like, oh, okay, it's gonna be like another festival of friendship, or, you know, This Is Your Life, Mankind, The Rock. Like, they're really building this a lot. So what's gonna happen next week? And it was this segment. I'm like, holy shit, this is on Alexa Bliss. Fucking what was that shit? She said, "This is your life, Bailey," whatever the fuck that was. And she brought Bailey's ex-boyfriends, quote unquote, and all that bullshit.
Oh,
yeah, this was on that level. It was fucking bad. And I gotta tell you, at least Alexa Bliss got to be like cutesy, you know, like when you have a cute girl do shit like that, it's like, okay, I kind of get it, because it's like, all right, you're a heel, you're supposed to have people hate you, be jealous of you, whatever the fuck it is. But it's like Sami Zayn, no one wants to see this ugly looking, fucking annoying, chicken shit motherfucker do this stupid promo, and then Bobby Lashley, who doesn't talk because he's terrible, and then what the fuck, terrible. And then like this segment over here, I know these things we didn't have like on the docket, but I had to like bring these up because before we can get to topics, this bullshit. And I know I paused it where it looks like Alexa Bliss has her hand right up Ember Moon's ass, but I think she's trying to pull Ember Moon's head out of it. I cannot stand Ember Moon now. It's official. Raw fucked up Ember Moon. I could give a fuck less what they're doing. Why are they even having these matches and giving them away for free when the whole idea of the championship is, Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax? Ember Moon is not going to fight any of those two because that's too big of a match. It's a WrestleMania main event kind of thing. And Alexa Bliss, she didn't get a rematch clause. She didn't get shit. What the fuck is Natalya doing out ringside? Who, what, when, why, where? Like, what was the reason for this match? There's no reason. This was terrible. It was a boring-ass match, too. I saw clips from it. It was fucking awful. The bad acting here from... Who is this chick with the blonde hair? Like, is that Mickie James or Natalya or any other white girl on the fucking roster? Like, she suffers from generic white chick syndrome. Like, I don't know who the fuck that is. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe hoping, do you know? Or Trey?
Guess as good as mine.
Wait, what'd you say?
I think it was Mickie James.
Okay, cool, yeah. I don't know if you guys could see the screen or something. I don't know what the fuck. But, like, yeah, like, that's going on. And I don't even know if she's heel or face yet, Like, that's fucking ridiculous. But
yeah, it's Mickie James.
Yeah, so, like I said, it's fucking crazy. Moving on, though, man. And I guess I could talk about more shit that happened on the show, too. We'll get into that, I guess, a little bit later. But SmackDown apparently is going to be moving to Fox, right? And, they're discussing that, yeah, I guess it might be 3 hours.
Fuck that!
No!
I've been fighting for this for a long time. I want it to be 3 hours, but not when they're doing shit like this.
If it's 3 fucking hours, I will not watch SmackDown. I'm calling it. I can barely do 3 hours of fucking Raw and SmackDown for 2 fucking hours. I don't need an extra hour.
Yeah, man. And even in the chat, too, Raheem brought it up as well. Oh, put the wrong thing there. No, Raheem's saying, yeah, for 5 years until 2024. So, I mean, okay. I don't know. He's just like rubbing and he's trying to pull his opinion out of his beard there.
And you know what's even worse is that they're talking about moving it to fucking Friday.
Oh, back to that bullshit?
Yes.
Damn. That's fucking bad. Yeah.
Now imagine that. 3 hours on Friday night. Nah.
Yeah,
nah.
I literally, people, if that happens, we can't do like nightly reactions to these anymore. I can't do it. It's gonna take me a bit. Like, I just can't do it. So hopefully, if that does happen, that will be the end of at least our WWE portion of the Reigns of Hangout. Maybe we'll start talking about TNA or something.
That'll be the fucking end of SmackDown.
Yeah. And this is all shit that happened at WCW, and they can't fucking learn from it. I don't know why they literally made DVDs about the rise and fall of WCW, and yet they're following every single step that WCW made to kill themselves. And I guess we'll go back to the highs and lows. I mean, is there any high at all from tonight that you guys can bring up?
It ended.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that.
Okay.
I will say...
And, was it the main event match? No. I mean...
Damn! Holy fuck! Damn, Hovik, I know you're like tired and like sick of this show, but what the fuck?
Bro, you know what the funny thing is? I was really thinking about the main event match between Braun Strowman and Finn Balor. I'm like, it was okay, but not like as a high. But then I started thinking about the beginning of the show, like the first fucking hour we saw Roman Reigns for. I was like, okay, he had the one-on-one match, and then it turned into, like, I guess a tag team match. But I really felt like it maybe got a little better when it became the tag team match with Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, and I think, Jinder Mahal, whoever the fuck it was. I forgot. And, I mean, I guess that could be a high because the match wasn't that bad. But at the same time... That was an hour fucking long.
Yeah, that was bad too. I mean,
I would have rathered an Iron Man match for 60 minutes with 2 people I liked than an hour's worth of 2 fucking matches with like just 2 extra people.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing for me, a high for me that I'll bring up, and I didn't watch this match, so blah blah blah. But I mean, I know it was good. Honestly, I really do because I watched the match last week and I rewinded it twice, especially to hear the theme songs. It's so fucking good. But the B team. This was easily the Raw saver for tonight. This is the only thing that's going to keep it from being one of the worst fucking Raws in a long time. Because Breeze Dango, they're good wrestlers. You know what I mean? And this does work out. But it's like to see that, Curtis acts on both outs. There's even a part where they do a promo. I put the wrong shit on. They do a promo backstage where they're basically saying, like, did you just become my best friend? You know, and shit like that's going on. And it's like, I mean, it's stupid, but it's silly as fuck. And it's like, you know what, dude? This show's been so stupid and so fucking, like, silly. I'm glad to see someone do that shit on purpose in this 3 hours. At least it was on purpose. And at least that now they're having like this undefeated streak going on. I love their fucking theme song. When they come out, it's fucking hype. I fucking love it. Yeah, I just, and Bo Dallas, man, like, Bo Dallas is a really, really good wrestler and they're pushing him the right way. So I thought that was pretty cool too. But Trey, any highs from you, dude?
Hell no. There is nothing redeeming about the show at all whatsoever. So none. I cannot think of one single thing.
And here's the thing. So with that said, in so many words, let's give you 3 minutes. If you guys want to, you guys don't have to participate in this at all. Because I don't want to be the only one talking about this. But if you were to like just start over and you were booking this entire show, what are some key factors that you would do to change this completely? Just the show alone. Anything. You can pick anything you want. Multiple things, whatever.
2 things. I want to choose 2 things.
Okay.
One, that typical stuff they like to do where today it was Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens and Jinder Mahal. I hate when I do that typical like, like we're old friends. Okay, we're gonna team up. Man, I'm the heel, and everybody cheered me for beating you up last week. Let's do it again. And then he took a chair and he started beating everybody down for the most part. And I'm just like, why do y'all do this? Why do y'all do the same repetitive tropes? We get it. Jinder is trying to go after Roman Reigns right now. It's just, I hate that tag team trope. I would change that completely. I would even take that out. I'll take that out even. I would have a match between Jinder and Seth.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd make more sense. Hell, try to go for the Intercontinental Championship. With Jinder Mahal, try to go for the Intercontinental Championship. And then, like, if it leads up to a Roman Reigns thing, then sure. But at least it'll build up that feud better. In my opinion anyway, if Roman was able to come out and like either help Seth win or something along those lines. And then another thing I would change is that stupid Ronda Rousey Nia Jax segment.
Oh yes.
Okay, stuff was so backwards in that promo. Like I was just so confused because Ronda Rousey was like, "Hey Stephanie, how's your arm?" And then like Nia Jax said something to insult Ronda Rousey, and then Stephanie like Ronda by turning around Nia's insult against her, like, "Oh, if you're so tough, why take it so long to be Alexa Bliss for the title?" And I'm just like, "Wait, but
yeah, you're feuding
with Ronda." Not only that, but you're feuding with Ronda Rousey. At least you were feuding with Ronda Rousey, and heck, she's still taking shots at you this whole time. Yet you're defending her. I don't get that. Like, obviously, I'm gonna take out that obvious stuff. Like, Stephanie, just sit back. Just sit back. Let these 2 women talk like they're supposed to. No, you trying to moderate and you talking for Ronda. Why are you talking for Ronda? Why are you talking for her? Sure, Ronda got a few words out there, but still, I feel like she should have gotten way more out there. I know I've said before that she needs like a mouthpiece or something like that, because she doesn't know how to talk just well yet. Like outside, like backstage, Ronda can talk good, but just on the stage she can't. But not Stephanie McMahon, the person she's been feuding with, and they're still doing these bantering words against each other. So yeah, I would change that completely. It would be just a straight Nia Ronda thing, and even then it's backwards too, because even when they announced the match, they were being all buddy shaking hands and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden it's like, "Oh well, I'm glad you told me your true feelings," and da 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 da. I'm just like, wait, how is that your true feelings when y'all announced the match at the freaking I forgot what event it was. We got announced the match of the event. Y'all smiling with Charlotte right next to y'all and stuff. There's nothing about it that makes sense. Like, just if Nia Jax wants to prove himself against Ronda, just make it be all in the ring. Don't announce it at some event and make it all fake and have Stephanie McMahon ruin it.
Yeah, and for me, when it comes to that particular scene with these 2, I think one thing that you should have really did is fuck the whole contract signing. You guys pretty much know that you're going to be fighting, so you don't need a contract signing. What I would actually do was have a chaotic women's feud thing going on where maybe Nia Jax comes out, explains like, "Yeah, I just called out Ronda Rousey for this match." Ronda Rousey comes out, then all of a sudden, as they're talking back and forth, that they're starting to get heated in a promo, have Alexa Bliss come out with Mickie James and say, "Hey, actually, I need my rematch clause. I want to win that belt." And then have Sasha and Bayley come out and say, "You know what, fuck you, I want to win that shit." And then somehow it turns into maybe Nia, fucking Bayley and Sasha versus them 2 or something. I don't know, some shit like that. To the point where at the end of the match, maybe they all just get in a scruffle and Ronda and Nia Jax beat the fuck out of everybody. You know, and then at the very end, they look at each other and it's like, there you go. These two bitches who just beat everybody's ass, now they're coming for each other. It's Godzilla, King Kong. Like, let's do this shit. You know what I mean? That would have been amazing.
See,
no.
I agree with that, but the only complaint is in modern day WWE, Nick, what they would do is like they would all come out to the ring, and then next thing you know, Stephanie McMahon would come out and announce some first ever women's thing, and they'll all be celebrating and hugging each other in the ring. Exactly. That's really how that would happen in the modern day WWE standard.
Yeah, and then like another thing I would change too is like, dude, that Bobby Lashley thing, just take that out. I mean, just have Bobby Lashley come out there and say, I'm just gonna fuck somebody up today. It just whoops like 3 dudes' ass, and then somehow, as Bobby Lashley's tired beating everybody up, maybe Sami Zayn comes out there, hits him with the chair or something, and then Sami Zayn looks strong, sneaky, he's a heel. Can't wait to have Bobby Lashley whoop his ass. Like, I mean, it's generic, it's basic as fuck, but it's something. Not that shit. You know, I mean, that was really bad. But like, Hovik, is there anything that you would change? I mean, I so far I would assume no, but
if I were to like reboot the show from tonight,
yeah, and I won't have you do the entire show.
All right, so a couple of things I would have kept the same, like the whole Breeze Dangle match, like that wasn't really harmful or anything, so I would keep that the same. I would keep that segment the same. I would. I don't know if I would change up the intro, but I would definitely have like cut it shorter. Instead of having it like an hour long worth of promo and 2 matches with like the same fucking people, I would have at least cut it down like maybe 20-30 minutes and have it like maybe like half hour ish, like total. Mm-hmm. I would have gotten rid of the whole fucking Sami Zayn segment like entirely. Matter of fact, I would even scrap that whole fucking feud because I still have no idea what the hell's going on between Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley. I almost call him Bobby Shield, but Bobby Lashley. I would definitely have done that. I would have. I don't know if did I mention the women? I didn't, right?
No.
All right, I would have scrapped that because no one knows what the fuck is going on there. But I would have added a manager to Ronda Rousey. I would definitely add a manager to Ronda Rousey to have, like, you know, he or she become the mouthpiece for Ronda Rousey. Granted, like, to me, like, I don't hate her speaking or, like, doing promos, like, as much as other people do. Because, like, me, like, on the inside, like, she knows how to speak, like, for UFC. Like, you know, like, for MMA. So she knows how to speak, but not for, like, you know, wrestling. So I would give her like a manager, a woman, man. I just someone better, you know, and then you know have them do the segment from tonight. So I wouldn't really change much. I would have tweaked a lot of the things, and I would have probably made it like flow a little better. And I would have not have done the main event to be Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor because. Why?
Yeah.
Like, just because they lost the match last week, like, who gives a fuck? Braun, move on. Like, Finn, move on. Like, who cares?
Yeah, and I mean, to go to the rating thing, it's just like this. You know, I don't know how the matches were, honestly. So I mean, it's like I'm not gonna give this a 0 out of 5 or the fuck or whatever I really do because it's like it's not fair. I'm not being fair with that. Let's just pretend that at least all the matches were at least like a little tiny bit below average. Even so, the writing has been so piss poor lately, and this was the one time to be like, okay, you know what? You got some room between now and Money in the Bank to fix a couple of things, and they so did not do that shit. There was a 4-way women's match that was absolutely terrible. Ember Moon and her stupid fucking promos after the match where she's like, oh my god, guys, I won. I can't believe it. Can't wait for my next entrance where I'm fucking mysterious and like, ooh, am I a badass chick? And then when the camera shows her, she's smiling up in store. I'm on TV again. Fuck. Like, fuck Ember Moon. No Way Jose, Baron Corbin, and someone fire No Way Jose. I fucking hate that dude. I can't fucking stand him.
I forgot about that shit.
He was worse. He was so bad in NXT, and then they just made him worse with the Adam Rose gimmick with these fucking stupid circus people behind him dancing around doing what's that fucking old 80-year-old fucking white woman dancer doing? The conga? What the fuck is that?
The conga?
The conga. Where? Yeah, it was fucking.
Yeah, the conga.
My teachers used to love to do that shit when they were drunk at fucking like parent-teacher conferences back in the fucking day. Like, you're a young man, you're a wrestler. It's 2018. Why the fuck are you doing the conga? What the fuck? Like it's stupid as shit. Bobby Roode, he lost to Elias. I think clean again. Why would Elias keep beating Bobby Roode? Are you trying to turn Bobby Roode heel? Did he fucking fuck the boss's daughter or something? Like, why is he getting pushed down? Like, everything about this was bad. This is a fucking 1 out of 5, and I'm sure if I watched the matches and hated them, this would have been, like, literally one of the worst fucking shows I've ever seen. Like, this was terrible. I'm so glad I didn't watch it. I'm so glad I read this shit. And it's like, man, dude, like, WWE. Like, I honestly, at this point, guys, I'm not watching next week's Raw. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to read the shit. I'm not watching the fucking show anymore. I'm just not doing it. Hovig, take it away. I give it a 1 out of 5. What would you give it?
1 out of 5 as well. Fuck this show. Didn't care for it. Don't care for it. There's not much to be said about this shit anymore.
It's so fucking boring too, man. Like I'm like there's nothing to talk about. I was struggling to find something to talk about. Trey, take it away, sir. You beat this fucking thing right in the face.
Oh, please
Man,
do.
I swear, if my niece wasn't home and my family wasn't home, I'll be yelling my head off right now about how terrible the show is. But I can't because I want to go crazy and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna give it a 0 out of 5. Holding back a lot of anger. That's all I need to know.
That was the most saddest. What was 0 out of 5 ever? Like that wasn't anger. That was straight depression. Like just
that's that shit. Like all hope is lost.
That was
that's
that
like,
shit.
no.
That I just watched 3 hours of Raw.
Oh, and speaking of SmackDown, as we said it, yes, they are moving to Friday starting October 2019.
Oh, 2019.
2019. No word on a 3-hour show yet.
Oh man. Well, here's the thing, man. With Fox, I feel like they would have more money, and that'd be cool. And then that, honestly, that's a bridge that was just created for maybe Marvel or Disney to have something to do with WWE. And I'm like, you know what? Hopefully, man, because
Disney doesn't own that Fox networks. They just own like some of the rights for the shows.
But they're closer. Like maybe Marvel buys more of that shit, or maybe Disney buys more of that shit later on, or something. Like I don't know. I hope that somehow we're connected to more money, so maybe we can afford like a Stone Cold to come back, or maybe buy Undertaker's scooter so he gets to the fucking ring faster next time he returns. Like something, like anything. Buy him a fucking wheelchair for fuck's sake. Undertaker's entrance is too long.
Fuck all that. How about bringing Pyro back?
Yo, people are talking about that a lot. Like, oh my god, we got a Fox deal. Can we get the fucking Pyro back? By the way, too, I seen WWE in real life and WrestleMania. The best part about it was the Pyro. Because that WrestleMania was one of the worst WrestleManias ever. And, granted, I see Shawn Michaels' last match was great. But, like, the Pyro is a big experience for wrestling fans.
But, yeah, the thing is the Pyro adds to the spectacle.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit. And then someone who doesn't like wrestling, they're like, oh, dude, fuck yeah, I'm right next to the fireworks. This is awesome. I can feel it in my feet. Like, it's a fun thing, and you take it
when I went to WrestleMania last year over here in Orlando, like, the Pyro was just fucking awesome. And then this year was it Pyro? I forgot.
No, it was.
There was?
Yeah.
Pyro.
Well, that pretty much tells you, folks, this motherfucker don't give a shit about the Pyro, Mr. You should bring Pyro back. Did they have Pyro?
No.
What the fuck?
Man, I just don't remember. It's like half a blur because hand grenades.
Sleepy.
No, because I was...
Well, you know where there might be Pyro.
Oh, where?
So, yes, join us tomorrow, Tuesday on the SmackDown show. Wow, it's still on Tuesdays.
My fucking bones to cringe. Yikes.
And Wednesday, it's the midweek chat attack. Join us on Wednesdays, midweek chat attack, as we talk about things in the middle of the week. Join us for the Untitled Gaming Show on the Facebook page. Speaking of Facebook page, join us on the Midnight Chat Facebook page. We got awesome stuff going there all the time, as well as the Midnight Chat Attack and Mino. Got the community questions back on the Midnight Chat Attack and stuff. So go ahead and ask your little questions. And then, of course, we got that Funky Sweet Jam playlist. We got your own music and stuff, and we will listen to them and stuff. And also just chat with people. People like to get along and chat, throughout the day and stuff, just to hang out with the community and whatnot. And then, of course, Saturday is the main event of this channel, the Midnight Chat Attack. Join us there at 7:30 CST.
Oh, wait, sorry about that.
After hours ran by Mr. Nick Diaz. Oh, it was?
Yeah, like, even in the beginning, too, you're just like, And then at the end, I was like, is he still saying shit? I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, go ahead and take it away, Nick.
No, but you know what? As he said, most likely at the end there, thank you for joining us, guys, very, very much. And, yeah, Shark is saying in the chat, fire Brock Lesnar and spend the money on Pyro. Man, as much as they're paying fucking Brock Lesnar, they might be able to fucking make 2 more shows out of that shit. Anyways, people, I am so ready to leave. So, on 3, 2, 1... Attack the chat.
Attack the mother beeping chat.
Fucking hell.
Instead of screw SummerSlam, just screw WWE.
Yeah, exactly. We should just start saying that from now on. Trey. God damn it. It's all your fault, Trey.
Screw Raw, screw SmackDown, screw... Fuck NXT now.